Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. Where is this connection headed? What are their intentions? What are their next actions? What are their thoughts and feelings? So let's get started. Let's call in our guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. I save everything you sent to me. I'm sorry, I don't always know the right response, but I'm coming up with better answers. So somebody who thinks before they reply. They're putting a lot of thought, very strategic thinking, almost like a chessboard strategy. What am I going to say and do next? I've written entire messages to send to you, but I always end up deleting them. My fear of intimacy paralyzes me. I'm afraid to get close. I'm struggling with my feelings. I'm struggling with, I'm going to say and do the wrong thing. So therefore, I don't say anything. You could have somebody that's really having a hard time. I can't watch TV anymore without reminders of us coming on the scene. Movies, commercials, comedy, all have pieces of us in them. So that you're definitely on their mind. They're having a hard time communicating their feelings. They could have pulled away recently, and now they're struggling with that decision. I have deep wounds from childhood to heal. I know you can help me, but I'm too proud to admit I want or need to be nurtured. So are they pushing you away when they need you the most? Are they pushing you away because they don't trust their own feelings, something like that? Let's just get one more of these, please, Spirit. You're my other half. I know that you are. You left a piece of you in my heart and I within yours. So I do feel the connection. There's a part of me that said, I'm pushing you away. Maybe I just said I needed a break. Maybe I need time to think. There's a sense of, I love you and I don't know what to do next. It's always hard when somebody says I need time to think, because you think it's over and they're just buying themselves time. But sometimes they really do just want that space to kind of be alone, really, and to see what their feelings are. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Lover's card. I have a 3 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Cups. And I have a Knight of Wands. Part of me feels like this is I'm fighting my feelings more than anything, that I know the feelings are there. I know the feelings are on both sides. I know that the passion is there. If I would just kind of let you in and let down my guard. I also really respect you. I also feel that I don't want to take advantage of you because I know that you really want me. So I don't feel like this person wants to come on too strong. If they come on really strong physically, then they're going to actually feel like they're using you, and that's not fair to you. So I guess they're pulling back because they want to be sure of their feelings. They don't want to hurt you. I think they respect you enough that they don't want to hurt you. There's a lot of love here. In fact, they may even be feeling more that I'm supposed to be with you or I'm meant to be with you. And they're struggling with that even on a deeper level. Sometimes we wish for something, and then when it's here, instead of jumping up and down and saying, I'm so grateful, we somehow, think that it's not supposed to happen or something different supposed to happen. But they could be starting to realize they have deeper feelings for you than you know. I have a 4 of Swords. Yeah, it's a sense of I need a break. I have Justice. I have a 2 of Wands. I think they're afraid to commit. I do. I think that once they start this connection, they are you know, either making up their mind ahead of time. Are you somebody that I could see myself with for a long time? Are you somebody that I really would go, you know, all the way into a commitment with? And I do feel like they're getting to that point. So I will tell you, if they move forward with this, they've already given that a lot of thought. They've already thought about, I can see a future with you. But I do need time, a little bit. Do I want to say this love scares me? Possibly. Okay. The beginning scares me because I feel like once I start, I'm not gonna want to push this away. So is it the person who's struggling with giving up their independence? The person who's, even though they said, I want a relationship, you might want more. You might not want to just date. You might be looking for more of a commitment. And that means they have to give up their single life, so to speak, that they've created. And maybe they're really putting a lot of thought into that. Am I really ready to give up my single life? And they have to be on the same page as you, you know. So I would say that's something that you need to ask them up front if you haven't already. You know, what is it that you're really looking for? Let's get some initials and see if we can get some confirmation. Spirit, first initials, last initials. What is it that you have for us? I have an F. I have an A, P, a J. I have an N. I have a Y. Letter C, D, M. I have a V. I have an S. And let's get these other letters. These are first letter, second letter of a first name or a last name. So these could really connect to you. Let's see what we have. I have an R-I. I have a D-A. V-I. R-O. Z-A. T-Y. J-A. H-A. Let's get a couple more. E-R. And I have a G-A. Okay. And then what sign could they be, Spirit? What is it that I need? I have a Leo, Libra, Scorpio, with Gemini today, and I have a Virgo. All right, let's see what else they want. So we've got somebody who's giving it some time, giving it some time to think. I need time to think. Are they pushing this connection away? Are they ready? What are their intentions? What's their next move, Spirit? What's their next action? I have maturity. I'm trying to do this the right way so nobody gets hurt. Okay, I'm trying to think things through. I'm not going to just get you all excited about, you know, a relationship and then in a couple of months say, I don't want to do this anymore. I have 11:11 on the clock when I'm recording this. I don't want strings attached. You know, there's a part of me that says I still like my independence. So I will say that there's a fine line with this person between what I want in a relationship and a commitment. So that might be something that causes a red flag for you. They might not be ready for that commitment. I have confusion, causing some confusion, having some fun. Okay, it's okay to have fun, but it's also nice to know where you stand with someone, right? It's not all fun and games. It's I'd like to know where we're going. I'd like to know, am I wasting my time? I'd like to know if I should move on. I have a soul connection. I do feel it. I do feel you in my soul, they're saying. They've got a lot going on. There's a sense of I don't want anybody to control me. There's definitely a feeling of I don't want anybody to tell me what to do. I really like my independence. They could really, really like the life that they've created as a single person. And if that's the case, they may be looking for just casual. They could be looking, I just want to date you. I'd like to have you in my life. I'd like to see you. I'd like to do things with you, but I'm not looking to move in with anybody. I'm not looking for anything more right now. And that's something you have to decide. Like, is that enough for you? Because this person, I feel like, is going to struggle with, even if they really, really care about you and you feel the connection with this person, their own independence. They may have had somebody in the past that it took them a long time to get out of a relationship. They like their freedom, Spirit's saying. They're afraid to be back into another committed relationship. So I would say, is there hope for this connection? Yes, I would say I have hope for this soul connection, but I'm definitely, I've got a lot of things spinning in my head right now. I've got a lot of questions, unanswered questions, especially when they say I need time to think. So the best thing you can do is work on yourself, take care of yourself, do your own thing, be independent. Don't wait, do your own thing. And if this person, if you happen to meet somebody else and somebody else wants to be with you, then this person, it's kind of like you snooze, you lose, and you're not going to wait around for anyone. So they've got to know that there's a sense of, I appreciate that you want to do your own thing and have me in your life, but I think I want more, so that could be something that you need to think about. I'm hoping that when they have this time off, they decide they want more. Will they want more eventually, Spirit? Maybe we just go through this phase for a little while. I have an Ace of Swords. Okay. Magician. A Tower. And I have a 4 of Pentacles. So there's a part of me that says they're holding back, They're a great catch. I no doubt in my mind, they're a great catch. I could see that why you would want to be with this person. But I can also see you walking away because they're not giving you enough. Okay, so don't be afraid of that. It's about you and your higher self and your future self. You deserve to be loved. Okay, and this is kind of a waiting game. It's like, am I going to wait for this person to love me? I think Spirit's letting you know that you're not going to wait for anybody. I think that Spirit's letting you know today that, this person isn't ready. Then they could have something else for you. They could have somebody that comes in and really, really blows you away. And, these aces are always, time is of the essence. So you could have someone coming in that is a great catch, does give you, this kind of hope for a future. And at the same time, they know what they want. So sometimes we have to take a look at why someone is walking away, why someone would say, I want space, I want time. Okay. If they come back and they've given it time and they say, you know what, I don't want to lose you. You're really special to me. I mean, I would say that the aces have a time element to them. I would say that in a very short period of time, you'll get the answers that you're seeking. And this person will answer those questions. They'll either give you this feeling that there's something more here with this kind of hope, that the feelings are there and you're on my mind all the time. Or they're going to say, I like the life that I've created and I'm not quite ready for this. So instead of wasting your time, you might be better off just, seeing what else is out there. I hate to say it, but they could be doing you a favor. They could. I want to do a time card for, how long is this supposed to go on, Spirit? Am I supposed to wait? Waiting isn't necessarily like you're sitting there looking at the phone. It's just kind of you're giving this person a little space. It's happening now. I think you're going to get the answers that you want from this person in a very short period of time. They're saying within March. So within maybe by the end of the month, okay, a couple of weeks, something like that. Very soon, a lightning bolt comes in, an aha moment. Maybe they decide that I can't live without you. I need to see you. I want to be with you. And then they're saying paradise in the summer and in the spring. So it could turn around, but anytime somebody says I need space, it's usually because they're trying to decide what's best for them. So you have to decide what's best for you also. And that's why Spirit's saying, hey, do your own thing, take care of yourself, do what's meant to be, like just take care of yourself. And if this energy is meant to be, it will come back around. But if it comes back around, they've already made up their mind. They want to be in this relationship. They've gone so far as saying, I can see myself with you. And they needed that time to decide. Okay. So I'm going to say the answers are within. The answers are arriving soon. And we need to give this person a little bit of time and space. Okay. So for today, let's just see where it goes. Sometimes we have to be patient. Patience is a virtue. And I know you don't want to hear that, but in this particular connection, we have to just kind of wait and see how this unfolds. So you're not going to beg, you're not going to chase. If it's coming back, it's because they want more and they know what you want. So let's put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also visit my other two channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel for some additional readings. Thank you, Capricorn. We'll see you again real soon.